Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Professor John Paul J. Petrola from the University of San Agustin, and this is my presentation for the first Asian Virtual Conference on Multidisciplinary Research, of course, organized by the Emilio Aguinaldo College in Dasmariñas, Cavite. So my presentation today will talk about the on K to 12, okay? K to 12, it's about the phenomenology of the work and community immersions of the senior high school student in the private university in Iloilo City, Philippines. So this is grounded on the uh, topic or to the title entitled The Phenomenology of Work and Community Immersions of Senior High School Learners in a Private University in Iloilo City, Philippines. As what we know, K to 12, uh, through the Enhanced Basic Education Act in 2013 was signed by President Benigno Aquino III. So in that basic education curriculum, or in that K to 12 act, so this is basically the act of adding 2 years and of course including kinder and 2 years in senior high school. The one of the integral component of that curriculum is the 80 hours work in community immersions, which are being delivered also by our institutions all over the country. So these 80 hours work in community immersions give the avenue for or opportunities for the students to apply what they learned, the theories that they learned in their classroom to the work or the work field. So my participants here are from the humanities and social science strand. So the UMS learners are deployed in several immersion venues such as legal office, LGUs, social welfare office, schools, among others. So this paper provides analysis on the learning experiences of grade 12 learners who belong to the humanities and social sciences strand in their work in community immersions. So this is premised on the idea that this study may help in assessing the impact of work immersion courses to the learners. It has been suggested that work and community immersions, if fully implemented and properly monitored, will bring significant impact to the lives of the learners. So this was according to some studies on the impact of immersions to not just in the academic performance of the students, but also in their learning experiences, in their psychological, emotional, or even social relationships with other people. This study is grounded on these methodologies. First is phenomenology, as what we all know. It is about recording your own personal experiences, and especially those who have significantly contributed into your life. Document analysis. These are, I asked the students to have their diaries, record of daily accomplished tasks and written reflections. So these are being analyzed. These documents are being analyzed. Of course, face-to-face interview and the small group discussions to verify the data that we have gathered in their documents. So here are the themes that has emerged during the discussion. So basically, most of the respondents in the Hume strands argued that work immersions really promote work ethics in the workplace. It helps them promoting work ethics in the workplace. They were able to learn not just the skill, not just the skill of like for example in this picture they are in the police station in charge of the gender or the blotter report in the women's desk. So they did not just try to learn the craft or to develop their skills in doing such thing, but they were able also to shall we say, gain work ethics. They learn the work ethics. They have this what we call realization that it's really different if you are trying to teach or to work inside the classroom in a society. So it has really a very big difference. So here, work ethics, they were able to learn how to deal and give respect to their boss. It's not just about their teacher, but of course to give respect to their boss in the field. Also, being in the community, they were able to appreciate their worth in the community, their importance in the community. Like for example, this I visited this one in the Ate community. in his work immersion, he was able to give something and make the community happy. So it seems like he was able to realize, this is my role. This is my role to help people. Also, these children were so happy because they have the para teachers. Those were assigned, the students were assigned in the elementary graders or elementary learners. And they were so happy because these people becomes their manang in manongs already. So that is at their early age. For example, for 17 or 18 years old, of those in the senior high school, they were able to appreciate that this is basically what the professionals are doing. And like, for example, if one shared that, oh, my mother is a teacher. So this is how it feels to become a teacher. It's not just about receiving your salary, but it's about appreciation of what you can do to let the students appreciate you and to help them in their learning experiences. The understanding the value of social relationship is very important, and what they have learned, the students have learned during their immersion. They were able to identify, or shall we say, to understand the value of other people. Not just themselves, the value of themselves to others, but the value of other people to their learning experiences, to their personal learning experiences. They were able to see that social relationship is not just about them and those in the social media, because as what we know, most of our senior high school students there usually had this very social media savvy or electronic savvy. They put a lot of time in their internet, they put a lot of time in social media, in their Instagram, in their Facebook. So now, being engaged in the community, they learn to appreciate and forget some of these technology, and learn to socialize with other people. And most of them basically are using this social media to take photos that establish social relationship to their clients. So that's why they appreciate that what we have learned basically in computer could be shared also, and could be form part or one of the reasons why we could build social relationships. So this is how they look at their community immersions. And lastly, is they were able to logically apply principles in the theories in real life situation. So a picture here of a student assigned in a clinic, in a dental clinic. She was able to really work on the field. She was asked by the dentist to do some experiments and to see the specimen through using a microscope. Also here, they are working in a work center. They were asked by the foreign principals, or by the foreign clients, through they were interviewed by the foreign clients through the online. So here, they were able to speak in English, for example. They were able to apply they learned in the laboratory, in sciences, their communication skills, as well as, of course, how they were able to relate with the people in the workplace. So that is how the experiences for UM students, as what I've said, this is only limited to UM's learners in the UM strand. So they were able to have this promoting work ethics in the workplace, appreciation of their one's words, understanding the value of social relationship, and of course the application of their theories in the real life situation. And these are the things which are very integral in the work and community immersions of the senior high school students. That's why for us in this university, for example, in a private university, they have a very successful community and work immersion in the senior high school because of these results when we conducted the study. So education, for some educational theorists and philosophers, should enable the individual to use the full potential of his mind, body, and spirit. Education should develop the ability of an individual to make the best use of his personality and surroundings in order to actualize his potentialities. So basically, community and work immersion actualize their potentialities and develops their skills. In light of the goals of the DepEd and the implementation of K-12 program following the 7 Cs in producing the 21st century learner, work and community immersion courses are loyal to the promotion of the component skills and competencies that are being brandized by a holistically groomed senior high school graduate who have been through immersion courses, whereas proper and complete implementation of the program guarantees a learner who has been honed to use one's cognitive, psychomotor, and affective skills, as well as take advantage of one's emotional, communicative, and social skills to be in sync with one's community. So this is not just about the discussion in the classroom, but this is already the application of their learning experiences in their community. So another goal of education is the improvement and the betterment of society. So since individuals constitute the society would go with the improvement of individuals who make it up. So to speak, education has two goals. One, to develop an individual and improvement of the society. And conclusively, work in community immersion not only provide the K-12 learners the outlet to ascertain the skills and knowledge they have acquired from the classroom, it also promotes advocacies in the empowerment of the community, and work immersion courses provide benefits to both parties, academic institution and the work or community partners that accommodate the learners. It has been proven using the respondents' phenomenological perceptions that immersion courses in the humanities and social science strand ascertain the learners in promoting ethics in the workplace, attain self-recognition in the community or workplace, appreciate social engagements and interactions, and apply ideas from the classroom to real-life situation. So as my recommendation in this study, so um, this paper recommends the conduct of similar studies on immersion in accountancy and business management. This is only for UMS. STEM, of course, the social science technology, even TechBook, the technical vocational strand, to prove and triangulate the findings of this paper. To guarantee the continuity of the good practices of the immersion courses in the UM strand, this paper recommends the conduct of studies on the critical analysis of the quality of implementation of immersion courses in the UM strand, looking into the possibilities of quality control and logistical support from academic institutions and their partner industries. Thank you so much for listening to this presentation. God bless and have a good day.